Well, hey guys, welcome back. As promised, we're going to go through some hair care empties, shampoos, conditioners, scalp serums, styling products that yours truly has finished up. I have been hoarding these in my storage for a while, and I am dying to get through this video so that I can take these out. I hate clutter, okay? First up, a while back, I reviewed Paul Mitchell's new clear line of fragrance-free products because I'm always on the hunt for good fragrance-free shampoos and conditioners. Finished both the shampoo and the conditioner, and the shampoo did a good job as a mild cleansing agent, lathered nicely, rinsed out of the hair well, did not leave any sort of residue behind. The conditioner likewise was excellent for helping improve shine, manageability. I love, again, that we have fragrance-free options for those of you who are allergic to fragrance. However, I did not find that either of these products was like game-changing enough for me to be paying Paul Mitchell prices, because we also have CeraVe now with all their fragrance-free hair care that's like a fraction of the price. So I would not repurchase the shampoo and the conditioner. The other thing about these that trip me up a bit is that you kind of have to be careful, because it's really easy in the shower, especially, to grab one when you really want the other, because they look from a distance identical. The only real obvious indicator of who's who is the S and the C at the top of the bottle. But if you're, in there with, whatever, it's sometimes you don't always have your eyes fully on the prize, if you will, in the shower with all the water and relaxation. It's easy to condition and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be yeah. So that's kind of a little bit of a watch out with those, because the conditioner, which kind of tripped me up, is clear and colorless. I don't know. My brain, I'm like, conditioner needs to be opaque. Speaking of CeraVe, I also finished their hydrating shampoo and conditioner. This is like the second time I've finished a CeraVe hydrating shampoo and conditioner. I really like these. These work really well for my hair. The shampoo is very mild, it's very gentle, and it does not leave any kind of residue behind. It leaves the hair soft, manageable. It helps that it has a niacinamide in the formula and the ceramides for scalp moisturization purposes. The conditioner works well for improving manageability, shine, reducing static, all of those things that the strands need after shampooing. The conditioner nicely addresses. I've repurchased this, obviously. It's a great option, fragrance-free. I have gotten comments though that this particular shampoo and conditioner doesn't work out for some people. They find that it leaves the hair dry, which that has not been the case for me with these at all. The other thing about CeraVe, this newer hair care line, I should say, is they also have anti-dandruff stuff with zinc pyrithione, which not only is good for dandruff because it helps reduce the Malassezia yeast on the scalp that is responsible for dandruff, but zinc pyrithione also shows promise for androgenetic alopecia. So it's helpful for supporting scalp needs for healthy hair growth. I finished the shampoo that went with this. I don't know what happened to the bottle. I probably took it out because I needed to make room, but I obviously have also finished the hydrating conditioner that goes with it, and these are great. I used to always wonder, what's the point of having conditioners with zinc pyrithione in them, because most people put conditioner just on the strands, and the zinc pyrithione needs to go on the scalp. Well, you can use this from scalp downward. It doesn't weigh down the hair. I learned from Procter & Gamble when I visited them, was it over the summer, that the reason they do that is because the thought process is that you rinse out the shampoo and the zinc pyrithione from the shampoo is left behind in the scalp. But then if you condition and rinse the conditioner out, that second rinse, I guess, might dilute out or remove some of the residual zinc pyrithione from the shampoo. So this kind of is there to deposit more behind, which I guess makes sense, in the long run. So I have had no problem with either the shampoo or the conditioner. They also make a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which I say give that a try if you have short hair. Conditioner is one of those things that is really a must-have, in my opinion, for longer hair. But if you have really short hair, you might not need it, and the 2-in-1 may get you where you need to go. Now, these I really liked. The Maelove Full Follicle shampoo and conditioner. I was really impressed with the manageability, the softness, a little bit of perk and volume that I got with these. The shampoo has caffeine, which actually has been shown to be helpful for androgenetic alopecia, and it shows good penetration into the follicle. That's probably really the hero ingredient in this formula. It also has some peptides that allegedly help with hair growth, but who knows about that. I loved these. I love the scent on these. They're not fragrance free, but I I plowed through these really quickly. Definitely would repurchase these. They are a pricier item though, that's for sure. And I also finished the Maelove Full Follicle Advanced Scalp Serum. I was skeptical about this, but it does have caffeine, and again, that can be helpful for androgenetic alopecia, but I genuinely did appreciate a subtle perk up in volume when I was using this and the shampoo and conditioner. I don't know about the conditioner, but the shampoo, and I believe this as well, they have biotin in them, which, you know, everybody hears biotin and they think hair growth, and it's really a bit of a stretch. Biotin in shampoos and scalp products, maybe it binds onto the hair shaft and makes it appear thicker. Long story short, though, with biotin and stuff, it's not actually going to nourish the follicle and provide biotin to the follicle. It's not going to get down there and do that. There's no evidence that putting biotin on the scalp really does anything for hair, but it may, from a cosmetic angle, improve the appearance of hair thickness. So I like that. I don't know that I would repurchase it necessarily, but I would definitely repurchase the shampoo and conditioner. Loved those to bits. Okay, I am a Garnier Fructis fan now. Let me tell you, the triple nutrition, this is a conditioner bottle. I also finished the shampoo that went with this because I'm a matchy kind of person. Great. So don't fear sulfates in shampoos. They're excellent cleansing agents. They're not toxic to the hair follicle. They really help to remove residue sebum, and an overall shampoo formulation can help offset any dryness that sulfate by itself might cause. These are excellent, super affordable hair care products. Garnier Fructis. Speaking of which, I also finished a tube of, and I'm on my second tube of the Sleek and Shine Frizz Tamer. Okay, this is great. It's like a mascara wand with a silicone hair primer instead of mascara in the tube, and it's really great for, I get these little flyaways over here that are so annoying, and you can just kind of keep it in your bag, and you know, when you get to the end of your day, you look in the rear view mirror to back your car up and you're like, whoa, why do I have like a poof ball of like little wispies up there? If you wore your hair in a ponytail, maybe you need to go somewhere and you're like, what am I gonna do about this hair? This will just smooth all those down and help kind of glue them down without actually like drying them out like glue would. But in doing so, the great thing about it is that it helps to also cut down. A lot of times those little hairs, you know, they're a lot more fragile. They're more vulnerable to breakage. And then it becomes this vicious cycle where you have them growing out, those little fine baby hairs, but they break, and then you have, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to stay on top of them. So by kind of gluing them down with their own little silicone satiny bonnet, it helps to cut down on their breakage as well and allow them to grow out like they want to do. So I have really loved this. I've purchased another one. These are super wonderful. Love those 2 bits. Not greasy, doesn't weigh down the hair at all. This is the Paul Mitchell Sensitive Smoothing Serum that I bought also when I reviewed the fragrance-free shampoo and conditioner. This is the travel size, and I finished it. It was fine as far as a hair oil. So hair oils are silicone based, and they really help lubricate each individual strand. You put them in the hair when it's after, you know, shampooed and towel dried, so the hair is a little damp. Work it through with a wide tooth comb, and it really does help improve manageability, smoothness, shine, and importantly, cut down on frizz. This can also be used if you have a lot of split ends and you need to, you know, go in for a trim, but you just need something to mend them temporarily so that they're not as obvious. This is a great product to do that. It's a little on the heavy side, I will say. It does have a tendency to weigh down the hair if you're not careful with how much you use and how you distribute it with the wide tooth comb. That being said, I am currently using their super skinny one off and on, and I prefer that one to this, but in contrast to this, that one does have fragrance. That one also bills itself as a blowout primer, so it has a heat protectant aspect to it as well, and I'm finding I really like that one a lot better than this. But this was good, and it did what it's supposed to do. Speaking of silicone hair oils, I finished up the Kerastase Elixir. This was a pricier product for sure. It was okay. I enjoyed the scent on this. It didn't weigh down the hair or make it look greasy. It did what hair oils are supposed to do, but I didn't find that it was like going above and beyond. Currently though, I'm using that hair oil from Virtue, and that much better than this because I have fine hair. That one's less heavy as opposed to this, and it's a lot nicer on the little fine strands. It distributes a lot more easily, and so I'm finding I prefer that to this, but this was fine. It's just kind of expensive. I don't think I would repurchase this unless, you know, if I got it, sometimes you buy things and they throw that in like a gift set or something like that. That would be a scenario where I'd be like, oh, okay, I've used this once before, I'll use it again, but I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase that again. Then here's a good budget find that I highly recommend. This is a Suave Bonding Infusion Repairing Hair Mask. I like this whole line. They have a shampoo and conditioner. Citric acid is great for helping with damaged hair from heat styling, from color treatments. This product really helped my hair a lot because I attended and participated in a variety of photo shoots, video, professional video things. They have hairstylists that do heat styling on your hair and all sorts of hairspray just to keep your hair in place. And I find that really takes a toll on my hair. So this has really helped. I also use the K18 hair mask, which is really, really good. But this is a good budget-friendly alternative. If you color treat your hair, you're just looking for something to help reduce breakage and help strengthen weakened ends. It's very moisturizing. I love this line. It has this kind of smell though, like sweet tarts, which I kind of like, but just warning you, it's not fragrance free. But yeah, that was great. All right, guys, so that is a wrap up of all the hair care that I have made my way through. But stay tuned. I am currently testing out a shampoo, a conditioner, and a scalp serum from Neutrogena that is really interesting. I have a lot to say about it. They also have some collagen supplements, which I'm not taking, but I will talk about those as well when I review these products that I've been testing out. It's not a sponsored video or anything of that sort, but I have some comments to make, and maybe you have seen these. Neutrogena, you know, they typically do a good job with hair care, so I'll be excited to share those with you guys in an upcoming video. But let me know in the comments what hair care products you have been using and loving. I love hearing from you guys. I get a lot of ideas on what to try. You know me, I like to test stuff out and report back. Kind of one of my roles here on this channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.